Service sells. I mean,
Yeah.
and from a client perspective or from an agent perspective, if you're spending your whole day handling client issues as an agent, you're not out there selling, getting applications and finding new clients.
Exactly, and it makes the pitch even harder too
Right.
if that customer service isn't there.
Exactly. Good morning, insurance agents of the senior market. Welcome back to Near and Far. It's Wednesday, March 17th, and I am your guest host, Robert Turnbull. I'm here today with Cydnie Eli, sales manager here for Team North. So how's it going today, Cydnie?
It's going good. Thank you for having me. First timer on the show.
Absolutely. We've been doing a lot of work recruiting in the Philadelphia market, so wanted to take some time, go over kind of a lot of what's going on there, what products are selling, and how we might be able to leverage those to build some business.
Yeah, I'm super excited today to talk with everyone about Philadelphia. Things are really happening there, and it's super exciting. So I did want to have the chance to come on and kind of share what's been going on.
Absolutely. Now, in addition to some of the other things that we're going to go over today, we're actually hosting a partnership event on March 31st. If you look below in the comments, you'll see a link to register for that event. It's on March 31st at 10 a.m. Review some of the different programs, services, features that we offer. So if you're an agent that already works with us or somebody that's thought about it but wanted to see really what we had to offer, it'll be a good opportunity to go over what we can do for you as an agent. So Cydnie, is Philadelphia still a one-product town? I know it's kind of historically been that, but is that really still the case?
No, actually, Rob, it's not the case. There are many different carriers in that market really going strong. So
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of work from United Healthcare, Cigna HealthSpring, Humana, and it seems like there's a lot of hot product in that particular market. And as they grow, I mean, we kind of see them take a little bit more of that market share from Independence Blue Cross, who's really been the big player in this market for quite a while. So, I mean, can anyone get into the ring here with Independence Blue Cross in this market? I mean, what makes them the number one contender?
yes, I'm glad you asked. There are many great carriers out there in Philadelphia right now, but specifically with Independence Blue Cross, they have the network. I mean, that is really their driving factor. They have one of the largest networks out there for PCP specialists, and they do a lot of mom and pop independent doctors, which means when you're with a client, you're most likely going to find that their doctor is in the network for this carrier, which means a lot.
Right, they really have that neighborhood type feel.
Yes.
It's a local carrier. They're really present in that market.
Absolutely.
And that brand name goes a heck of a long way.
Yes, absolutely. Another great thing about Independence Blue Cross is their customer service. And when you have an issue, either the agent or the customer, you want to make sure that that is something that's going to be provided to you. And Independence Blue Cross really goes a long way with their customer service. There's no hassle. Something happens, you call, it gets fixed, you're done.
Service sells. I mean,
Yeah.
and from a client perspective or from an agent perspective, if you're spending your whole day handling client issues as an agent, you're not out there selling, getting applications and finding new clients.
Exactly, and it makes the pitch even harder too
Right.
if that customer service isn't there.
Exactly. So what else is hot in this market?
So, United Healthcare, I would say, is really, really growing. One thing I did want to mention is their dual special needs plan. Everyone knows dual, it's zero everything. You get a lot of great benefits for no cost.
Right.
One of the things that they really did that was cool was they really upped their dental benefit.
Okay.
You get $3,000 in coverage, and a lot of that expensive work that people don't want to pay for but need is covered. Crowns, root canals, partial dentures, and full dentures. So that's really what's speaking. But the most exciting part about this is that they are now commissionable in Philadelphia County. So agents who want to sell this product, you will get paid now.
And it's kind of looking at both ends of the spectrum, because we have, Independence Blue Cross, it's very local and neighborhood, and then United Healthcare, that's, this giant national organization. So when you talk about the non-SNP plans, you have access to a national network.
Yes.
Travel outside, in the U.S. if you have people who are seasonal travelers, which, finally getting out of winter now. So probably start to see some of those folks come back from where they've been away. So what else is happening in Philly market here?
So the next carrier I would say would be Cigna HealthSpring.
Okay.
They have both the Cigna Alliance HMO and the Cigna True Choice PPO. They're pretty good. They're a good contender. They have a $0 premium. Their specialists and their PCPs are great prices. They're very comparable in the market. But what they're kind of doing is they go lower on your drug cost, which does mean a lot to clients.
Right, because even if you have 4 or 5 different generic drugs, if they're a couple dollars or $0, that really makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
In your monthly, especially if you're on a lower income, a fixed income.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So the other carrier I wanted to mention today was Humana. They have the Humana Gold HMO and then the Humana Choice PPO. Again, they're very comparable, $0 PCPs, $0 premium. But one of their cool things is they have the lower max out of pocket than the other carriers in the market. So that's what we're seeing a lot from them.
Oh yeah, and with some of the changes too, you might see, folks who have, because of the changes to ESRD, folks being able to utilize Medicare Advantage plans. That might be a good option for some of those folks, or just people who see that number and that maximum out of pocket, and it just kind of scares them out of
Exactly.
Even though most people don't hit it, they see it, and it's going to be something that's notable. So, pretty good. It seems like there's a lot of good product out there, and when we look at these types of things, we use Medicare Center, Medicare app, which is our program that it kind of goes over the drugs, goes over the doctors, and anytime you're sitting down, you want to have that kind of comprehensive, holistic approach to your clients. And one of these carriers is going to be the leader in that when we're coming along.
Yeah, absolutely.
So don't forget about our partnership event on March 31st, 10 a.m. Again, registration link is in the comments below. I wanted to thank Cydnie Eli for coming here to make her debut on Near and Far. And we'll return on Friday, March 19th at 7 a.m. And tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a new episode of Near and Far. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.